I never believed in haunted places, not hotels, not elevators, not anything. But last winter, my entire perspective changed. I was traveling for work and stayed at a small business hotel outside Chicago. From the outside, it looked modern, but inside, it felt strangely worn out. The carpet smelled old and musty. The lights buzzed faintly. A heavy silence filled the hallways. At the front desk, the clerk handed me my key and said, "4th floor, room 417. His voice was normal, but there was a hint of unease in his eyes. I nodded and walked toward the elevator. Next to it, a metal board listed the floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. There was no 5. I assumed it was a design mistake. The elevator arrived. I stepped inside. The buttons confirmed it. No 5. I pressed 4. The elevator moved. 3, 4. But it didn't stop. The screen first showed 4, then 5. The doors opened. What lay outside was anything but normal. The hallway was dark. The lights barely glowed. The carpet was cold, like ice. The air felt heavy. My heart raced. I didn't step out. I pressed 4 again. The doors closed. The elevator descended. 4th floor. I rushed out and hurried to my room. 417. Opening the door, I felt it. Someone was watching me. The room looked normal, but the air, it was heavy, oppressive. Then right by my ear, a voice whispered, "You saw the 5th floor, didn't you?" I froze. I turned. No one was there. That night I couldn't sleep. Every small sound terrified me. The next morning I went to the front desk. "Where is the 5th floor?" I asked. The clerk went pale. He stayed silent for a moment, then whispered, "There is no 5th floor in this hotel." I protested, but the elevator stopped there. He looked at me steadily. Sometimes, the hotel chooses its guests. Those who step onto the 5th floor never return. That evening, my heart heavy, I returned. Standing before the elevator, I saw the metal board again. 5 was still missing. Inside, I jokingly placed my finger where the 5 button should be. Suddenly, the elevator jolted violently. The screen jumped. 4, 5. The doors opened. This time I stepped out. The 5th floor was unlike any hotel floor I'd ever seen. The walls were slightly crooked. The lights flickered. The air smelled of old dust and decay. The hallway stretched endlessly. Doors on both sides. No numbers. As I walked forward, it seemed to stretch further. Then I heard footsteps behind me. I turned. No one was there. A door slowly creaked open. Inside, an old woman sat in a chair. Her face was completely white. Her eyes were empty. She looked at me and said in a soft, eerie voice, "You came by the elevator. No one ever leaves here." My gaze drifted to the wall behind her. It was covered with photographs. Dozens of them. Every photo showed tired, trapped travelers. People who looked just like me. Beneath every picture was the same number, 417. That's when I understood. They came here the same way I did, and they never left. Panic took over. I turned and ran toward the elevator, but the hallway kept growing longer. Whispers echoed behind me. Footsteps echoed behind me. The whispers, the shadows, the old woman's presence followed me. Finally, I reached the elevator and rushed inside. I pressed my floor's button, 4. The doors slammed shut, and right there, inside the elevator, I collapsed. After a moment, the elevator stopped. I had reached my floor. I stumbled out and rushed to my room. Inside, I locked the door behind me. My heart was pounding. Then I felt it, that strange feeling, like someone was standing behind me. I looked into the mirror. It was me. But behind my reflection stood the old woman. Her voice whispered cold and quiet. "What did you think? That you escaped? No one ever leaves." Fear froze my entire body. I didn't even grab my belongings. I ran, down the stairs, through the hotel, out into the cold night. I escaped. But I know the truth. That place is still there. And whenever the elevator stops on a floor that doesn't exist, someone else may never come back.